May I come in, sir?
Please come.
Thank you.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Ms. Pratibha Verma,
Yes, sir.
please tell us something about yourself.
Sir, my name is Pratibha. I'm from Sultanpur, Uttar Pradesh. I did my schooling there only. After that, I graduated from IIT Delhi in engineering physics. Post that, I worked in Vodafone for 2 years. And in 2016, I decided to go for civil services and I came here. Last year, I got selected in civil services and Indian Forest Services both. And I have joined income tax and I have taken UL for now.
But it says Indian Forest Service.
Yes, sir. Last year I cleared both the examinations,
Okay.
Indian Forest Services and Civil Services.
But here you
as well.
have written only Forest Service. In the DAF?
Sir, I have written, I have cleared it, but by the time I was filling the DAF, service was not allocated to me, so I did not mention that.
But you cleared both, you mean?
Yes, sir, I cleared both.
Oh, I see.
So which you joined?
Income tax.
Income tax.
Yes, sir.
So you are under training there in Nagpur.
Sir, I joined there, but
So
I
you
have
have
taken
taken
UL
leave. Okay.
leave for 1 year.
That's very nice. Now, Ms. Pratibha,
Yes.
judiciary's credibility is very low these days. And I also tend to agree with this. What's your view?
So in past few years, there have been certain instances because of which the credibility of judiciary has been questioned. For example, recently the case of sexual harassment case against CJI came up, and there have been instances of, for example, in recent news, the Delhi High Court decision of giving 1 month time for registering FIR. These kind of decisions have put its credibility under question. Apart from that, the issue of collegium and appointment has been issue of debate over several few
There
years.
are many more issues also, but anyway.
Yes,
let
sir.
us
So
talk
basically, the
about
issue
that.
of accountability has been,
So you agree that
judiciary's
judiciary-
accountability has been
so
questioned
judici-
over and over
so
again.
you agree with me that credibility of judiciary is low. It's not performing its function properly.
Sir, I would not agree with it completely. There are number of pending cases because of that. Overall criminal justice system has been put under questions. But even now, India's judiciary has a very good level of credibility,
But I
and
can
it
give you
has.
many more examples. The CAA matter, they have not heard so far. Kashmir 3 or 70, they have not heard so far. You are talking of cases of individual misconduct. But I am telling you the cases. In Ayodhya's case, they did criticize Hindus for demolishing the Babri Masjid, and yet they suggested no action against them and gave the land also to the Hindus. So there can be many more. I'm sure you keep on reading articles every other day about low credibility of judiciary.
Yes, sir.
And you are saying I partially agree. What does that mean?
Sir, because of the issue of appointment and accountability of judiciary has been questioned over time. So these issues are substantial and needs to be considered. Judiciary cannot be given 100%
but you
autonomy.
said you partially agree. So now you are saying you fully agree with what I'm saying.
No, sir, I'm saying there are issues of contentions there, but it's not like its credibility has completely gone away. So I would
you
not
tell
say
me
that.
how it has not completely gone away. Let us discuss this a little. How it has completely not gone away. Please tell me.
Sir, judiciary has, for example, the Supreme Court has taken decisions which, for example, the recent issue of Sabrimala, it has taken a decision in favor of social
There
progress.
also the credibility is doubtful. You pass a law, you pass a judgment that women should be allowed to go to the Sabrimala temple,
Yes, sir.
and nobody is listening to you. And they have not even ordered contempt of court. Women are not being allowed by the state government to go there. They are not being taken there.
Sir,
So
after the
firstly, why
judgment
should
was
you-
passed,
just
a
minute,
number
just
of
a minute,
women
please.
had
Firstly,
gone
why
to
should you
Sabrimala.
pass a judgment which is not enforceable? Two, if you have given, why shouldn't you issue contempt of court notice to the state government because it's not being followed?
So state government had provided security to women to enter Sabrimala. The number of women tried to enter. However, they were attacked by people.
So
but
what for is the state government there if women are attacked?
Sir, but security was provided to women.
Defending the indefensible. Tell me about police reforms also now. There is what is the latest news about police reforms?
Sir, in UP, police commissionerate system was started.
I'm not talking
Apart
of
from
UP,
that,
Ms. Pratibha. I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
generally of police reforms in India.
Sir, in general, Supreme Court had given a decision about Prakash Singh judgement. It had came in 2006.
Given a decision about Prakash Singh judgment. Be
Sorry,
careful
sir.
about your choice of words.
Sorry, sir. So Prakash Singh judgment came in 2006, and in which Supreme Court had directed state government to take up a number of steps to bring
what happened
about
to
police
those?
reform. Sir, it has not been taken in all the
So
states.
14
Only
years?
yes,
14
sir.
years?
Yes, sir.
So what has Supreme Court done about this also? Nothing. Nobody is listening to you and you are keeping quiet. Anyway, on police reforms, what is the latest in the Supreme Court?
Sir, I'm not able to recall
If
the
you are
specific
reading
case.
newspapers, it had said that they will now hear this after the hearing of the Sabrimala case
sir.
is over.
Okay, sir.
I'm sure you read newspapers every day,
Yes,
don't
sir.
you?
Yes, sir.
So
I'm
you
doing
miss
it.
this news.
So maybe
Which
it had slipped.
newspaper do you read every day?
So currently, I'm reading Indian Express.
Okay. Tell me the adverse effects of coronavirus on various sectors of Indian economy and world economy.
Sir,
First, Indian economy.
Okay, sir. Sir, because of outbreak of coronavirus in China, the supply chain has been impacted, and it is currently having adverse effect on
Supply
India as well.
chain of
For
what?
example,
Supply chain of what?
so supply chain of goods such as in pharma, active pharmaceutical ingredients, which is currently being
Okay,
imported
what
from
else?
China. It has been impacted. Apart from that, electronics industry is also suffering, because in general in India we assemble
So
a number of
okay, so just bullet points: electronics, pharma. What else?
Sir, electronics, pharma. Apart from that, there is certain upside also, because oil prices have come down because of lowering demand. So
My question was adverse effects.
okay, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Anything comes to your mind?
Sir, apart from pharma and electronics, I'm not able to think of any.
Doesn't matter. You tell me, my last question to you is that you know this the violence in Delhi, in the northeastern Delhi, which had occurred, and supposing you were the DCP of the area and you got an information suddenly that people are burning buses and houses, you rush to the spot with a few constables with you and you see it is happening there, what action will you take? What will be your next step after reaching this spot?
Sir, if the violence is already taking place, then
It is taking place.
okay, sir. Sir, the first step would be warning them using loudspeaker and through communicating them that they will be immediately arrested if they do not stop
Okay.
doing this.
Okay.
Even if even then they go on, then definitely using my force with the force with me that is there, they would be arrested.
So you arrest them. That is the first thing you will do.
Sir, if they do not stop after giving them warning, then definitely
Okay.
they will be arrested.
Thank you so much.
Ms. Pratibha,
Yes, sir.
the United Nations Human Rights Commission has filed an intervention in the Supreme Court.
Yes, sir.
On what?
Sir, they are saying that the Citizenship Amendment Act that has been passed in Indian Parliament will be violating human rights of a certain community, which they think that it is their duty as an international body to protect human rights. They should intervene in this.
Is that what they have said? To protect the human rights violations in India. That is why they have filed an intervention. Okay,
So
they
that
have
is the
cited
case.
they have cited a fundamental principle in their application, which India appears to have violated. Which is that principle?
Sir, I'm not able to recall the exact.
Non-refoulement.
Okay, sir.
What is that principle? What does it say?
Sir, under this principle, no refugee can be sent back to their country against their will. If the conditions are not conducive in their country of origin, then they cannot be sent back to that country forcefully. This is the principle of non.
Against their will. Okay, you
Yes.
should read up on this. It's fresh. You need to check on this.
Okay.
Now, both your parents are teachers,
Yes, sir.
and you're in your extracurriculars. You've said you are interested in remedial education. What is this remedial education?
Sir, remedial education is targeted interventions for students who are falling behind in their study in comparison to what is the expected outcome for that particular standard in which they are studying. For example, if a class 3 student is not able to multiply and is not able to read sentences, then there are targeted interventions to help that particular student to reach the expected level of
Okay.
outcome.
So you worked with some children.
Yes, sir.
Which age group?
Sir, they were in 6th to 12th standards.
Okay. And what did you find in your assessment?
Sir, in my assessment, I found that the most of the children who came there were studying in government schools, and they belonged to basically the economic status of their parents were not very high. So that was one assessment. Secondly, the most of the students who were trying to get my help were falling behind in mathematics and science.
How
And
did
most
you-
of the students were girls. So these were the.
How did you upgrade their levels?
Sir, every day I used to sit with them for 1 hour, and I tried to address their specific problems. For example, in maths, it was not like they had problems in all kind of questions, not in algebra and geometry. They had specific problems. If they had problem in geometry, I used to track what was taught in their school that day, and then I used to help them with that specific topic. So over 2 years, in 2 of my students, I was able to see some improvement. So that was very encouraging for me.
Now the larger issue of quality of education.
Yes.
Can you suggest, because I assume that you also think that there are serious quality issues. What are the reforms that you would like to suggest to improve the quality of education in higher education?
In higher education particularly.
Like IITs,
Okay, sir.
IIMs, technical institutions.
Sir, currently in higher education, the major problem that I see is that the students are not employable. A number of studies have come out that say even in technical institute, less than 50% students are employable. So the major issue is that the education curriculum that is currently that is being followed, one, it is outdated. Secondly, it is not linked to the demand of the industry. Industry has been saying over and over again that students coming out of branches such as IT and computer science, even they are not able to code what we require in the industry. So the first step that is required is to get industry involved and prepare a curriculum and a stream, new branches that are currently required in our economy. For example, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, these branches are being ignored. Even IITs have recently in 2-3 years started these branches. So in pursuance of this, currently the regulator has also disallowed giving recognition to new colleges, and only new streams such as robotics, AI will be started in the colleges. So that is one
basically,
step.
so far you've spoken about curriculum
Yes, sir.
and industry.
Yes, sir.
What else?
Sir, apart from that, autonomy to institutions is very important. So for that, three-layered autonomy.
Autonomy for what?
Sir, autonomy for getting involved in research and development. So in
At
institutes.
present, they can't do research in an area of their choice. IITs.
Sir, IITs have been given a greater degree of autonomy as compared to other colleges. So this excellence and autonomy has been limited to few colleges. For example, IIT, IIM. So that is why they are called islands of excellence.
What
and
else?
In other colleges it does not exist.
What else? Research. What else?
Sir, research and development should be promoted. Apart from that, foreign
Why
faculty
do you always
and
say research and development? Where does development come into it? You're talking of research, isn't it?
yes, sir.
Where is development?
Sir, the outcomes of
Or is
research
your mind
are.
wired to R&D? So
Sir,
research.
that is one particular aspect, but the countries who have higher degree of research are generally at the upper level of development. So these
What
two
are the
go
areas of
together.
research that you would recommend?
Sir, in emerging areas such as quantum computing, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, these are the areas where currently the level of research in India is not as compared to developed economies. So these should be taken forward.
Just one thing. How many
Yes, sir.
marks you got in the interview last time when you got selected in civil services?
Sir, I had gotten 173 marks,
And in the forest service exam?
180 marks.
Thank you.
Forest service is such a beautiful service.
Yes, sir.
How come you joined this indoor service?
Sir, in this decision, basically, my parents were also involved, and I had to. I consulted a number of seniors also, and after that, I made a decision that I would go for income
Maybe
tax.
you want to live in the big cities?
So that was partially one factor. It was there.
What was the other factor?
So when I
No,
decided.
frankly, this is not a UPSC interview.
Yes,
This
sir.
is mock interview.
Sir, I decided to go for this because a number of my seniors told that work-life balance in this service would be better, and in Indian Forest Services it is highly demanding. You will have to work 24/7.
How long you keep on listening to your seniors?
Sir, I had
You are
no
adult
exposure
now.
and I had no experience what kind of work will be there, so I had to
You have
consult
missed a
them.
very big, good opportunity. Doesn't matter. This is equally good. No doubt about. Only this thing, aptitude for the indoor and outdoor is there. That is what I meant
Yes,
to
sir.
say. Because I enjoyed that service thoroughly. IFS. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. This is good. Then your physics you have taken. Engineering physics and physics, what is the difference between the two?
Sir, physics is a theoretical study of whole of universe, what the fundamental forces and the particles. Engineering physics is application of the knowledge of physics to create things that could be applicable in our daily life. For example, invention of LED was because of the study of semiconductors, which was basically earlier used to be a vast area of research for physics. Now, engineering physics is also looking into creating applications of superconductors, which are studied under physics. So it is a practical
So
application.
which is more important?
So both are important. Without knowing the fundamental forces of physics, we cannot create practical applications. And if we don't have practical applications, then utility of studying that comes under question.
So if your theory is not clear and if you are going to apply it, then you are like a blind person.
Yes, sir. So,
And what is the reverse? If your theory is very solid and you don't have any application knowledge of applied things, then what is it?
so then basically what happens is that.
First we call blind,
Yes, sir.
and this one we call what?
So if we have good theory but we can't apply it.
Only theoretician and no application. No,
I don't know the exact.
I am also forgetting. It is a famous saying by some
Yes, sir.
great person.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not able to.
So just check up the Google, you will
Okay,
find
sir.
out.
Definitely.
Because you should know, you have touched both.
Okay, sir.
LEGO, what is that?
Sir, LEGO interferometric gravitational observatory. This was designed in USA to study and detect the gravitational waves from the universe.
Could they detect anything?
Yes, sir. So in 2018 they were 2016 also, in 2018 again they were able to detect
What was found? What is the nature of gravitational waves according to them?
Sir, they had said that the gravitational wave they detected came out of because of merger of two black holes, and they also said that the intensity that they had detected was very weak. So it basically confirms with the theories that gravitational waves are so weak that they can pass even without interacting with the matter present around. Yes, sir.
But then there was some search for that whether, like other waves, they have also particles. Could they make out anything out of it? That gravitational waves have some particles also, like photons.
Yes,
Light
sir.
has photons.
So yes, sir. It is said that gravitational waves have the particle counterpart is called graviton.
Gravitons.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You come from Eastern UP, no? Sultanpur.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Western UP is very prosperous in agriculture, though many defects are also there,
Yes.
which are the defects of the Green Revolution, ecological and all.
Yes, sir.
Which resource is lacking in case of Eastern UP to be equally productive?
Sir, in Eastern UP, one of the major problem is the fragmentation of the land holding. So there are, as compared to Western UP, the number of small and marginal farmers are greater in Eastern UP. So the economies of scale has not been achieved. So
I think it is reverse. Western UP, there are instances that some people's name have been struck off from the records because they have touched the less than minimum required to continue in the revenue records.
Sir, I'm not exactly aware of the exact number of
Okay,
that.
forget that. That is not the reason.
fragmentation.
Any other reason
Okay.
do you find? What about the rainfall, water availability?
So water availability is good in Eastern UP.
Good.
The number
Soil-
of rivers and waterfall is
soil-
also better.
Soil, mitti.
So quality of soil is also good there, but production of sugar cane is one thing that I can think of is not as good as Western UP.
Sugarcane, are they growing?
Yes, sir, they are growing sugar cane.
Something you have to find out because people are coming out of that area to work as agricultural workers elsewhere.
Okay, sir.
So tell me, what is your take on the direct taxes should be more or indirect taxes should be more?
So direct taxes should be more. The incidence of direct tax is directly on the payer, and when the payer contributes in the development of economy, the accountability of the government towards the taxpayers increases more. In case of indirect taxation, the taxation is not felt directly by the payer. So that's why in any economy, direct taxes should be more.
Why indirect tax is felt every day, more than once in a day? Anything you buy, you pay indirect tax.
So it is not directly visible to the consumer, and now with GST, most of the essential consumer items have been put under 0% taxation rate. So that is also one reason that it is
Okay.
not felt by.
Last question.
But it gets spread all over. Indirect tax gets spread over a very large population.
Yes, sir.
Whereas income tax payers are how many in India? Tell me.
Sir,
What is the number?
sir, income taxpayers is say about 5% of the population.
But in number wise.
So number wise, it would be 50 lakhs. No, 2
So
lakhs.
tell me, the figure is not correct, but even if it be so, in 130 crores people, only 50 lakhs people
50.
pay tax, and you are preferring that all that. Anyway,
No, you are not preference. Rate of tax.
Sorry, sir.
Rate of tax should be higher in which case? Direct or indirect? That was the question. Not preference for the which tax.
So rate of tax should be sir.
Higher for direct or indirect? That was the question.
So it should be a higher in direct taxation based on the income slabs.
But presently we have more in 28% maximum, and there it is 22% for corporate tax.
Sir, 28% GST is only applicable for the luxury items. That is also so that the highest level of taxation is only applicable to the people who are earning more. in
But no,
economy.
cement, everybody uses cement. It is 28%. Anyhow, tell me the importance of forest and wildlife. Why they are important?
Sir, as the name itself suggests, wildlife prefer wild environment and their natural habitat. So, if forest, forest which is their natural habitat is not present, survival for them becomes difficult, and human-wildlife conflict increases, which affects both of them.
I'm asking about why wildlife and forest are important.
Why both are important?
If I both, this is what the question is.
Sir, forest and wildlife. So forest, basically the main function of them is they provide fuel, fodder to the population as well, and secondly in environment and climate change, battling these two issues, the importance of forest is high because of they absorb carbon
You have told
dioxide.
two. One is the carbon. One you told that.
Economically, what is their
benefit.
importance?
Second, you told the ecological or
yes,
environmental
sir.
benefit.
Yes, sir.
Any other benefit?
So thirdly, socially also they are important because the tribals of India or anywhere
What
in
is
world,
economic importance. They also
They are
drive economic importance from it.
sir, apart from that, biodiversity, which is
Okay.
the genetic diversity of.
Do you go for some sightseeing?
Sir, I've gone on vacations.
What is that advantage? What you call that advantage? Can
Sir,
you name that?
ecotourism, basically, first of all,
Entertainment.
entertainment, economically also it is.
Fine.
Tell me that you have opted only for airlines.
Yes.
Why not for foreign service and police service?
Sir, foreign services, one reason is that I did not want to spend most of my time abroad. I wanted to majorly live in India, and I had always wanted to become part of a service which was going to help in social development of people. So IAS was my preferable choice because I wanted to
IPS
socially
doesn't
help. Sir, it helps in law and order, but through IAS, I get to be part of other areas such as education and health. That was my primary concern.
Without police, even income tax collection is very difficult sometimes. Like in this.
Though sir, police service is very important to the nation. It's just that I particularly did not find myself suitable for the service.
Yeah, good, sir.
Ms. Verma,
Yes, sir.
your DAF is very, very impressive. You had the 3rd rank in UP in the high school exam. I know how tough that is. And you were the outstanding employee for Vodafone. I don't know why Vodafone let you go. They should have doubled your salary. But most impressive is your social work. And you're involved with adult literacy issues.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about International Literacy Day. When is it celebrated? From which year was it celebrated?
Sir, I'm not aware of the date.
Okay. You're involved with issues affecting women.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, when is the International Day of Women's Health celebrated? And
So
since which year was it started?
So it's celebrated on 8th of March of every year.
International Day of Women's Health.
Women's health specifically. Sir, I don't know the particular day.
Okay, you're a girl who studied science. When is the International Day of Women and Girls in Science? And why is it celebrated? From which year? You don't know.
No, sir, I don't know.
Okay, let's turn to something else. You were from the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi.
Yes,
When
sir.
is Technology Day celebrated in India and why? What does it celebrate? Okay, I guess you don't know. Tell me, on another subject, what can you tell me about the Pravasya Bharatiya Divas?
Sir, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is celebrated on 9th January. It was celebrated on that particular day because Mahatma Gandhi came back from South Africa to India on
In
that.
which year did Mahatma Gandhi come back? Okay.
So it was in 1915,
Yes, you're right.
I think.
You're right.
Okay, sir.
And from which year did India start celebrating the Pravasya Bharatiya Divas?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sir, I'm aware about the functions that started in around 2015.
But it
But-
started well before that.
Sir, I
Okay.
had not heard
Name
before that.
two prime ministers of foreign countries who are Pravasi Bhartiyas.
Sir, I'm not
Okay, let's turn
exactly
to another
aware of
subject.
that.
Another subject. What can you tell me about Operation Vijay?
Uh,
It's a very important event in
Yes, sir.
recent Indian history.
yes, sir. Sir, I'm just trying to remember which operation exactly was that.
Okay,
Sir,
it was the name
Kar-
given code name given for the Kargil
Kargil,
war,
yes,
Kargil
sir. I was
operations to
coming.
clear the
Yes,
posts
sir.
which had been occupied. Now, in the Kargil war, there was another operation which was called Operation Safed Sagar. What was that?
Sir, I've not heard of this operation.
Okay, my final questions to you. Do you follow the UN Security Council related matters?
Yes, sir.
As you know, India will be contesting for the non-permanent member seat from Asia
Yes, sir.
this year in
Yes.
2020. India has intimated that it wants to contest. How many seats are given to Asia Pacific as non-permanent members in the UN Security Council?
Sir, 2 seats are given.
Okay, and who occupies those 2 seats? Which countries are occupying those 2 seats at the moment? The Asian seats.
At the moment,
Thank
sir,
you.
I'm not aware.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Pratibha. Our discussion with you is over. So kindly wait for a few minutes. We'll call you for
Okay,
feedback.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
May I come in, sir?
Ms. Pratibha, keep standing, please. You left your chair like this.
Sorry, sir.
Don't do it there. It's all right for us. I mean, for
I'm
you.
sorry, sir.
Yeah, please sit down.
Thank
So there, don't do that.
We're just alerting.
Okay, sir.
How was your performance today with us?
So today I did not perform very good.
What happened?
Sir, the one point that bothered me most was that I was not able to defend on some of the opinions that I was vouching for
Yeah.
with you,
Yeah.
and secondly that I could not answer the questions. Even the question about PM, which PM is
Okay.
from that, I knew that in Mauritius 1 PM is there. I knew that, but I could not answer because I was
And
not
it was in
confident
Portugal.
about
The
that.
other one is in Portugal.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. So
Let it not weigh on
if
your
it-
It's
mind.
not very on your mind. Get over it.
Let it not weigh on your mind. Ultimately, it's a mock, and
Yes,
the
sir.
purpose
You're training
only
you.
is to prepare you better and to so that we tell you to your strengths and weaknesses.
yes, sir.
So you have yourself said that you could not defend as
Yes,
we were
sir.
discussing the judiciary part. Well, I'll come to that again, but let me first tell you that you are a very good candidate. Good poise, personality, confident, all that is there. You smile also when you are at your comfort zone. You do that. Sari, you'll be wearing the same one or a different one? Sari, some light color you'll be wearing, I suppose, like last
Yes,
time
sir.
you went. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Not very bright. This
So it was
thing.
not bright, it was darker shade.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Some light color sari and
Yes,
not
sir.
very bright earrings.
Yes,
Just
sir.
take
Yes,
care,
sir.
small little things. Now your greeting when you walked in, it was okay, but I think look at all members after you are permitted to come in.
Okay, sir.
Smile, nod, and wish only the chairperson and the lady if she's there, and then sit down and with your back to the back of the chair.
Okay, sir.
You'll feel more relaxed and confident also. Now the eye contact was missing almost totally, so just try to glance at others while talking to one member.
Okay, sir.
Listening is one area where you have to you were saying something and I was saying something. Choice of words was also a problem sometime. You know, I told you something in between this.
Yes,
what
sir.
happened.
Yes, sir.
Information gaps are there. and you couldn't marshal your arguments. That is there. I'll come to the questions that we discussed. I discussed 2-3 things with you only. One was judiciaries. So there you know what happened. So you have to take one stand, whichever way, and then stick to it, but marshal your arguments well. The police reforms also, you're not reading newspapers. Latest is Supreme Court said after this violence they were very unhappy and they said we will hear this matter after Sabrimala, thinking is over, hearing is over. In coronavirus, you only talked of 2 things which are so well known, pharmaceuticals and electronic goods, which is much more. Tourism industry is gone haywire. You know, many airlines have no seats at all. The planes have been grounded.
Yes, sir.
There are so many other things are happening. So you have to just think, you know. And in riot situation also, you didn't come up well. Yes, people are burning. Where's the question of giving a warning to those guys? Will they listen to that? And can you arrest people who are already having weapons or things like in their had their burning tires? Is it possible to go and arrest them? Tell me, is it possible? No, be honest. You have to use
No, sir.
force to stop that
Yes.
violence, isn't it? So depending on the gravity of the situation, it could be tear gas, it could be lathi, it could be even firing first in the air. If they had done it in Delhi, if they had opened fire in Delhi, few would have died, but 50 wouldn't have died. And what scars we have already in the society, and so much of damage to property and international reputation.
Yes, sir.
So there also you didn't come up to the standard, so to say. So what is to be done? First is, Ms. Pratibha, expectation from you will be very high. You are already in the class 1 service. And 2, you have made it tougher for yourself by only opting for the IAS. The choice is very narrow now. You understand that.
Yes, sir.
So you require much more preparation than others because of these 2 factors. So what, and it's a competition, you know, 1 mark here and there makes all the difference. So what is to be done? First important thing is listen to each question very carefully. Always pause, always think, always answer. Even if you know the answer. You have a tendency of answering the question the moment it ends. Please don't.
Okay, sir.
And don't assume that you have to answer all questions also. It's not necessary, it's not a test of knowledge. You know it, it has been
Yes, sir.
repeated to you hundreds of times now. So where you don't know, say I don't know. Where you know partially, say that much and say rest I don't know or I don't recall. And if you know, come direct to the point and say your piece briefly. Make a list of, another technique would be make a list of about 50-60 topics, divide in 3 parts. DAF, subjects, current affairs. You are a very good candidate, but Pratibha, you have to work very hard, let me
Yes,
tell
sir.
you that. It's not an easy step.
Yes, sir.
But we are very hopeful also. We discussed that you will make it. Thank
Thank
you
you,
and
sir.
God bless you.
Pratibha, this was a good interview. But you need to do better than good
Yes, sir.
because you're striving for higher service.
Yes, sir.
And you have all the qualities to make it. There is nothing that I have noticed or we have noticed that can stand in the way. Very pleasing personality, you smile, retain your confidence, you speak well, you argue well. You're a bit defensive sometimes, and sometimes you interrupt.
Sorry, sir. I
That-
noticed that.
We noticed it at least twice. So allow the member to have his say.
Yes.
Okay. Now, to my questions, basically 2 questions. UN human rights intervention, and I think it is fresh. You need to know more. You need to know more about it. Basically, the intervention is to apprise the Supreme Court. The application says to apprise the Supreme Court of India's answer. But overall, Pratibha, very good. What we need to do, what you need to strive for is rather 20-30 marks. How much did you get last year?
173.
Wow. So I'm right, 20-30 marks. So you are a 200 plus candidate and you can make it.
Thank you, sir.
I find you overall good, but you need to update your information on your state,
Yes, sir.
particularly comparison West, East,
Yes,
and
sir.
Central UP. I asked only about agriculture, but
Yes,
there
sir.
can be another industrialization also. And migrations, then fertility rates. Within the state, there are a lot of variations.
Yes, sir.
Then your LIGO was okay, you replied well on your subject. Then your direct indirect taxes was also okay. You mentioned that only richer section of the society pays direct taxes. So more rates are there except some 28 items.
Ms. Verma, you are a very good candidate, but, and this is a fundamental but, you are only competing for the IAS. Expectations from you would be high because you're already in the Indian Income Tax Service. So you have to really outshine a lot of people. You are aiming for the top, but I must say that your performance today was not really one that would take you right to the top. You need to put in a lot more effort. Now, it's true, if you don't know a question, fair enough, say I don't know. But again, this is a fundamental but. A candidate who answers outpaces a candidate who says I don't know. Now, your DAF is very impressive. You have mentioned a lot of things about social service, working women, etc. But there are fundamental questions then you must be prepared to answer. And these were not questions which I asked, which were not from your DAF, but from your DAF. You said issues affecting women. The International Day of Women's Health, which is just around the corner, 28th of May, has been celebrated by the United Nations. International Day of Women and Girls in Science was celebrated, again, courtesy UNESCO, since 1967. So these are important days for somebody who, like you, says that you want to work on issues relating to women.
Yes, sir.
Again, there were questions which I asked about common knowledge. You know, Kargil is a pretty recent war.
Yes, sir.
And it was called Operation Vijay. And within that, the Indian Air Force's operation to bomb out those positions was called Operation Safed Sagar. So this is all very recent. I'm not talking about ancient history, but about current
Yes.
history. Because what happened 20 years ago is still current, part of our psychology, part of our knowledge base. So you must work hard. I'm happy you were able to at least tell me when is the Pravasi Bharati Divas celebrated and why. But no big deal if you couldn't tell me who are the Pravasis who are prime ministers of other countries. I must tell you that the scope for knowledge is endless.
Yes.
I don't know about you, whether you read. The only way to increase your knowledge base is through reading. Now you've got time, you've got 3 weeks, use this time to upgrade your level of knowledge, your understanding of current affairs, because surely you'll need all that as you're in your armory to get the IAS, which is what you want. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss any video lesson from Rao's IAS.